Hey, it's old Big Bob. Big Bob. Well, you're watching Bob's Daily Devo. Welcome. If you're brand new, you never saw Bob's Daily Devo, then welcome. I am a busy guy. I'm on my way. I just spent about 2 hours at FedEx office at La Cañada, Flintridge, and I got a lot of stuff done, a lot of focused work. I disseminated and delineated and distilled down all of my work and my projects down to one sheet where I know where I'm going, what I'm doing. I got a call in the middle where I have to run out to San Marino and do an intervention of sorts, or do a conversation with a person who's refusing to leave a room in the house that they live in, but it's not their room. The room belongs to somebody else. And if you don't know about the laws in California, if someone is sharing your home, someone lives in your home, they share your home, this is hideous. This is scary. Put the children away over on the side. If you live with someone in a home, you can do whatever you like. Short of murder or an assault, you can call the police. There's nothing going to be done. The person that lives with you in your home can do whatever they like. They can destroy whatever they like to destroy. Maybe I shouldn't tell you this. They can do whatever they want to do. They can sleep where they want to sleep. They can do any kind of destruction in your home whatsoever, and there's absolutely nothing you can do. I mean, they can break windows? Yeah. I mean, they can throw their own human waste. Yes. Yes. Short of a physical assault against you or someone else in the home, they can do whatever their little beeswax wants. They can sleep in your bed. They can eat your food. They can take your mementos and they can throw them away. They can break up all your furniture. They can break the windows on the house. They can do anything they want. Anything they want. Anything. It's simply, what's the name of that island in Pinocchio? You remember that island in Pinocchio? That's it. I mean, there's nothing you can do. The cops come out and they're like, well, yeah, it's a civil matter, ma'am. It's a civil matter. You can take him to small claims court and sue him for... Are you kidding me? Are you out of your mind? That's really true? Yeah, it's very scary. So before you get married, before you have a roommate, before you move in with somebody, and we have this situation happening in our family with a particular residence that we've had for years and years and years, and now we got maniacs in there, and they're ripping the house to shreds, tearing cabinets off the walls, throwing waste and urine throughout the house. They are totally screwing the whole place up. I knew of a case today where the police were called out and nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. Nothing. It's just, you're just stuck. Start the eviction process. So I'm gonna give these people the information. I'm gonna tell them, here's the phone number, here's the address, here's how you get started. It's gonna cost you $1,000. Start the eviction process. So, and this is sad because it's a person that someone who lived in their home has gone off their rocker, but it doesn't make any difference. There's nothing that can be done. Now, if they are become violent, then you can have them arrested and taken away. But do you really want to do that to a family member? It isn't really, you know. I know that I had an incident back in 1992, September 28th, 1992, and there was no 2000s back then. And I was escorted out of the home I lived in simply because of an allegation of domestic violence. And it was dismissed. It did not hold water. It wasn't sustained, but the restraining order, you know, these folks were absolutely just freaked out. That stuck. So the restraining order kept me away. And I didn't fight the restraining order. I did, okay, whatever, you know. I didn't know I could fight. I didn't even try to fight, just like, because I remember I was the little boy in the back seat. So the reason I got this video going here right away is that I was watching another video on the autism spectrum. I don't have Asperger's syndrome. That's not even correct. I have, if someone wants to say I'm on the autism spectrum, I have a family member who said that I might be on the autism spectrum. I suppose, you know, you can plug that in and, you know, see how it runs. But the idea that someone is no, that in 2013 they changed the whole thing. Everyone's on the autism spectrum. There's no Asperger's syndrome. That is no longer an accurate, and so those persons that talk to you like that, they're wrong. Well, this woman, I saw it, beautiful English woman, red hair, you know, little cross on, beautiful person. She was being insulted by people while they applauded her. And this is what came to my mind. This is what I wanted to put down and have a conversation about. And that was this. In one case, applauding and cheering and giving them awards and accolades. You're not autistic. You're not autistic. You're not autistic. No. And the girl, she knows she's autistic. She has studied this. She's gone over it with her therapist. She's gone over it with her psychologist or psychiatrist or counselor. She knows. So the slap, you know, and we'll just air slap. The slap comes from the fact that the person is assuming that anybody who's on the autistic spectrum cannot possibly, I think I mentioned this, cannot possibly. Let me say it one more time. Say it with me. Say, cannot possibly. Let's all say it together. Cannot possibly. Stand up. Cannot possibly. Start to scream. Cannot possibly. Say it again. Cannot possibly. Say, it's impossible. It's impossible. If someone has autism, they cannot. You can have a seat. Have a seat. We're just talking. Have a seat. The thought is, if you have autism, you can't ever possibly be normal. You can never fit in. You're gonna have a face that looks like a freak. You're gonna be a scary person. You're gonna be antisocial. You're gonna be a loser and last and horrendous. So that's why the person who's, you know, is clapping, because they're saying that they believe that a person with that diagnosis cannot possibly, for any reason whatsoever, be normal. And that's just simply not true. It's simply not true. Did I mention? It's simply not true. There we go, we're back. I saw 3 police officers. I thought, you know what? I'd rather just avoid arrest and convictions. You want to avoid arrest and convictions. You want to avoid the arrest and convictions. Yeah, avoid them, yeah. Well, I've been taking this 52-week class, and I've learned that law enforcement, you know, God bless them. They're doing their job. God bless them. God, if you're a law enforcement person, if you're a sheriff, if you're a police officer, if you're in law enforcement of any kind, God bless you. I love you. Bless you in the name of Jesus. But the fact is that there are people that have badges and guns and the authority to just narrate their own script. And if a person like me or you, if we are detained by the officer for valid or invalid reasons, they can write their own ticket. Let's say that they're not feeling well that day, and they're pissed, they're angry, they're upset. I heard of a case where a kid kicked a can. He was upset, and people can call kick the can. We used to always talk about that. I'm going to go out, Grandma. I'm going to kick the can. I'm going to kick the can. I'm going to kick the can. Well, this kid, he kicked the can, and the fluid from the can hit the leg of the officer, and well, I'm going to wrap this up later. Love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.